Hey, what's going on, everybody? Gemini here. Hope everybody's having a great day, and welcome back to the channel. Today I'm going to be sharing a little something, a series I'm going to be entering. It's going to be hosted by a friend of mine, IllusiveGiraffe. I'll leave you his gamertag and his YouTube channel down in the description box. The series is going to be a 1960s themed and using nothing but European cars. This is the car I'm going to be using, the Lamborghini Miura, if that's how you pronounce it. There's also the 1960 Mini Cooper, the Ferrari Dino, and a few other cars. I'm not going to get into more details. I'm going to be using his video, and he'll take you through the rules, the builds, and so on. This is going to be a two-part video. First, I'm going to upload the rules, and on the second video is the cars you can choose from and the full build for that car. So I hope some of you are interested in racing with me and my friend and others, and hope to see you on the track. Take care, everybody. Peace out.
Hello everybody, welcome back to the channel. Now I know it's been quite some time, but I'm back with another video here. I can't say that this means I'm gonna be back to like daily or every second day uploads, but I'm back with video, so that's a good thing. I don't know if I've mentioned it yet. I probably have. I've been really busy. Haven't played Xbox for about a month and a half now until today, but I've been really busy with my schoolwork, and then obviously I work as well. So between that and school, I haven't had much free time, but I found a bit of time today, and I've had a lot of people asking about the racing series that I announced. It would probably be about a month ago now. I decided to get on Xbox today and finally sort that out, because I've been a bit slack with it and there've been people wanting to join. With all that being said, we need to get on with the video. I don't really know where to start. There is a lot I need to cover because, you know, the series has a fair bit to it. But I've got a bit of a document here with some stuff I need to cover. So, the car builds. I'll just tell you what cars that we've selected. The series is going to be based around European cars from the 1960s. If that doesn't interest you, I'm sorry, but we wanted to do something different. I know I had that original video with the Miata, but I feel like the Miatas have just been too done, and they're kind of just a bit too generic, so I wanted to mix it up a bit. We all felt like doing something classic, so I eventually decided on this. So the cars we've selected is the 1965 Mini Cooper S, the 1968 Ferrari 365 GTB, the 1967 Miura, the 1969 Beetle, the 65 Alfa Romeo GTA, the 69 Fiat Dino, and the 1961 Jaguar E-Type. So there's 7 cars there for you to choose from. Now the builds, so how it's going to work with the actual setups of the cars, you are going to be required to follow a build that I have made to try and make all the cars even. However, some of the cars do have strengths in terms of handling and power, but they don't have both. So, you know, some cars will do better on some tracks than others. But the builds will be in a separate video that I will upload at the same time as this one, just so this isn't too long. And this video is going to be the details about the series and the rules, and then the other video is going to be specifically for the car builds themselves, so it might be a bit easier to navigate. Now, actually, one other thing with the car, you are allowed to tune it, but you can't change the upgrades. So you have to do the upgrades I say, or that we've decided on that's even. That includes the rims. You can't put other rims on it. But you are allowed to tune it however you like, whatever the restrictions of the game allow. So if you've got the parts that allow you to change spring rate, camber, aero, whatever it is, then you are allowed to change that thing. So that just adds in, you know, the dynamic of tuning, and if you're good at it, then you're going to get something out of it. But if you're not, then you're not going to lose too much time per lap, and you should still be able to have some fun. So that is definitely allowed. Tuning is 100% allowed. So anyway, let's just get on with the other stuff. the car builds aside. Now, the series is going to start on the 1st of April, Saturday night. Now, I am a Victorian from Australia, so that means I am in the Australian Eastern Standard Time Zone. It'll be at 7:30 my time. I'm pretty sure you can convert that around the world to your time, but once again, I'm Australian, so that means that if you are from overseas, you probably will have to be getting up at quite an unordinary time in the morning or late at night to participate in the races, so just keep that in mind when you're signing up, because if you can't make the races, there's no point actually joining. What else is there to cover? So the first race is going to be on April 1st, 7:30 p.m, and we're going to be racing on Mazda Laguna Seca. Now, I chose this one for the first race because it's kind of hard to go wrong on Laguna Seca. It's quite an easy track. A lot of people are familiar with it. And it's one of my favorite tracks as well. So I chose that, and I'm going to be trying to keep the races to about half an hour long because I've done previous series before and the races have gone for an hour, and that has been a bit too long. You know, a lot of people don't feel like racing or sitting on their butt for an hour playing Forza without a break. So I'm trying to keep it to 30 minutes. Hopefully that'll invite some different people in and, you know, fit people's time requirements better. So having said that, we're going to be doing 18 laps of Laguna Seca. And I'm not sure how we're going to go on fuel and tyres, but I'm just going to set it so we have one mandatory pit stop. And I think that'll do us. We might have to stop more than that, but I've just got it there in case you can do the whole race without stopping, which you might be able to. I just want to add pit stops in there just to, you know, simulate real life and just add another element in there. So maybe if you have an accident early on, because it will have simulation damage on the entire race. If you have an accident early on, then there goes your pit stop, and you might have to try and stretch your fuel out to the end of the race or something. I'm not sure. Anyway, that's that. So that's the information on the race, and that's the cars. Like I said, builds will be in a different video, but I'm going to try and upload this tonight, and I'm filming this on Saturday the 25th of March, so that'll give everyone, if I get it up tonight, that'll give everyone exactly a week to make themselves known of the event, choose a car, build it. Okay, so the next race events will be decided at a later date. I've just got this down for now. Don't actually have much time to get this organised, and I'm biting into my study time, which I really shouldn't be, but I've left this too long. So that I've only got the first race decided on, but it will be every week afterwards on a Saturday night at the same time. If it's changed, I'll let you guys know. But yeah, it'll be every Saturday, and I'll keep you notified. I'll either put a video up or message you guys on the Xbox or something to let you know when the next race is, and I'm hopefully going to be able to try and get a website put up, just not a paid one, just use one of those like free Weebly things or whatever it is, Wix or something, and try and just get like an online thing going so that we can all stay updated with points and the calendar and stuff like that. But that'll happen, and if it does, I'll post a link for it in the description so that everyone can see it, or I'll make a video on it just so everyone knows. Anyway, that's all you need to know for now. Now, I'm just going to quickly speak about rules. I'm not going to have any like set in stone, so to say, rules, but I just want to make sure that everyone understands it's going to be clean racing or you get kicked from the series. You know, accidents happen sometimes, so if it was an accident, it's alright. There might be a point deduction or a time deduction or something like that, just to make it fair, just so no one's causing accidents. And that's about the only rule we have, as long as you follow the build. And by the way, if your PI does not match up with the PI that it's supposed to be for that particular car's build, then you will be asked to change it, and if you don't change it, then you will obviously be kicked as well. So they're the only two rules that we really have: race clean and have your car built properly. Other than that, we just want to have some fun and do some racing. So that's all I really want to have to say about rules. Hopefully we don't have to enforce anything, but if we do, we do. It's just how it is. If I've left anything out or you have any questions, please let me know. If you still want to sign up, it's not too late. You can either comment on this video, comment on the other video, the initial video I made, or just message me on Xbox and I'll include your name, or you can just show up on the night probably, but that won't be as organised. If it's full, you won't get in if that's the case, so You're better off commenting on here or messaging me on Xbox to secure a spot. I think there's still at least 10 spots, so nothing too chaotic there. And I hope it turns out to be a good first race. So once again, any questions, leave them in the comments, and I'll be sure to reply and give you guys a hand. Thanks for watching, and I will catch you in the next one. Hopefully I'll see you guys there on Saturday night.